guys, so today I'll be showing you guys some of my favorite local and affordable makeup brands. So someone requested this video because they said that I use a lot of high-end stuff and they wanted me to recommend makeup products that is affordable and is student budget friendly. So I'm gonna start off with the face products, and definitely it has not changed. My favorite local or affordable brand of foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I'm in the shade 128. This is just so good. I use this on myself and a lot of my clients too, and I feel like it works well with so many different types of skin tones. Next product is actually a BB cream for you guys that don't want anything too heavy for school. So it's this iWhite BB Holic. I swear it's so good, and it's also really cheap, and I mean cheap as in price, but the quality of this product is so good. The only downside is the shades, because they only have two shades of this product. So I'm already using the darkest shade, which is beige. So if you're anything darker than me, I'm not so sure if it's gonna work out on you, but you know, Saem, because the formulation is really good. And as for concealers, I have two to show you guys. So these are my two favorite concealers. This is also from the Fit Me line from Maybelline. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm in the shade 20. And I use this for concealing mostly. And then I use the Saem Concealer for more of a brightening effect. And sometimes when I don't want to put on foundation or BB cream, I just put this in the places where it needs to be highlighted, under my eyes, crevices, and my chin, a little bit on my forehead. And you know what? My face is immediately brightened. And this is also very cheap. I think you can, I'm not sure if it's available in physical stores, but I got mine at Shopee and it's only 200 pesos. It's really good. So I don't really have a lot of like affordable powders that I like, because a lot of them just like cake, or it's just not the right tone or, you know, formulation for me. But I will say that I really like this Nichido finishing like powder. This is the powder that I use for baking, and it's actually really good. For its price, you're getting a lot, and it's actually good. Nichido really surprised me because this is a very cheap brand. I'm in the shade Ivory Glow, which is the lightest shade with a yellow undertone. So going on to cheeks, this is a recent found, and it is the BT21 like blush and highlighter duo. And I really like the blush shade. This bundle is called Superstar, but basically this color is a very rosy color, and it gives off a very natural flush to your cheeks. So next blush is this Wet n Wild Color Icon. I know this isn't a local brand, but it is. Oh my god, the chickens. My neighbors have a lot of chickens. Provinciano life. So next is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush, and it is broken. This isn't a local brand, but it is a very affordable brand. I love this to bits. I have 3 shades of these, but my personal favorite is the shade Mellow Wine, and it's just so good. I think it's under 200 pesos. It's really, really good. And the last powder blush that I'm going to show you guys is also from Nichido, and it's in the shade Cool Rum. It's a very peachy shade, and I was really shocked when I found this. Like, it was just one day I was trying to find a peach blush because I didn't have one while I was traveling. And although the formulation isn't the best, like, it's kind of powdery, the color payoff is really, really good. Like, after you dust it off and put it on your face, the color payoff is really good, and you know what, I think the longevity is also really good. Okay, so now we're moving on to kind of hybrids. Lip, but it can also be used on the cheeks. So I really, 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 really love these Skin Potion like lip and cheek creams. They're so good, they're so pigmented, and my 2 favorites are the shade George and Soleil. Soleil is more of this peachy shade, and George looks really, really intimidating on the bottle, but it's actually really, really nice when you put it on the cheeks. It gives off a really, really nice drunk blush kind of look. The next 2 are from Colourette, and I have the shades Ginger and Emma. So you guys can tell that I prefer more rosy and peachy types of colors, because Ginger is a like terracotta color that I absolutely love wearing on my cheeks, while Emma is a, you know, very natural color on me. And actually, these are 2 different formulations. This one is a matte tint, and this one's in a fresh tint. So really, I like both of them, but I do think that the matte tint lasts more on the cheeks, but the fresh tint blends better on the cheeks. So the next category is highlighters, and this is making another return. The highlighter next to the blush is actually also really, really good. It's not that blingy, and actually I have to be a little careful because this one's a little dark on me. But for a local brand highlighter, the sheen is actually really, really good. And also, Wet n Wild, any kind of Wet n Wild highlighter, but specifically the Mega Glow highlighting powder. They're so good. I have the shade Precious Petals, and it's just so good. Like, the feel of it feels really good. And then this is the swatch. God, I need better lighting. But it's really, really good. Any kind of Wet n Wild highlighter that I've tried, because I have a little bit more, is really, really good. Okay, moving on to the actual lippies. I think you guys know what I'm about to say anyways, but I'm still gonna say it. So the first one is the Maybelline like matte lipsticks. They're just so good. I even have like the mini versions that they came out with. This is the mini. This is the bigger version. They're just so good. I have it in every shade, like in every nude shade. I love their formulation, and yes. And then obviously Sunniesface. This one tops the cake. This is just the best. I have 4 of these and I plan on ordering more. They're just so good. There's just something different about their formulation that makes it just so good, and it's so cheap. $350 for a lipstick. It's really good, and it lasts for a really, really long time. It's very, very worth it. And like, if you're really looking for a lipstick, this is it. This is it. I have very, very dry and cracked lips, but with this, it doesn't make it worse at all. I'm not saying that it's hydrating, but it doesn't worsen the dryness or cracks on my lips. And God, it's just really good. The shade selection is great. The aesthetic of the products are great. So I really just recommend this and their whole line, but this specifically. Moving on to brows, I have 2 eyebrow pencils to show you guys, and I really, really, really like these. These are from the Face Shop, and I feel like everyone knows about this. I have the shades light brown and gray brown, and this is the one I currently use right now because I have like light hair, but I really also like this color because it's very cool toned, which makes it look more natural. And then the next eyebrow pencil I have to show you guys is actually this like fine. It's the Detail Make Brow Pencil, and I'm in the shade Ash Brown. And it's really nice because they have a precision eyebrow pencil on one side, and they have a thicker like pencil on the other side, which is great. So what you can do is kind of like draw the shape of your brows with a precision side and fill it in with the thicker side. It's good. I think this is only $250 or less than $300, and you're basically getting 2 pencils because it's double-sided. I love it. And actually, I really like the ColourPop brow pencils, and this is very similar. Even the size specifically, like the size is something I take into consideration because I really like intricate and detailed strokes. So yeah. And I also use the Face Shop brow mascara. So since I don't have natural blonde hair, I like to lighten my brows sometimes, so I use this, and I'm in the shade brown, or at least I use the shade brown. It doesn't hold up your brows, but it does color it really, really nicely. So yeah, it gives it a very, very natural effect, which I personally like. I literally forgot to do an outro, but I am too lazy to set up my setup again. So I hope you guys liked the video. It's a little bit rushed because I'm a bit busy, but I swear I'll work on better content whenever I'm less piled up with, you know, school stuff and, you know, the other stuff that's happening in my life. So if you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe. And if you guys want, you guys can turn on the notification bell so that you guys will be notified each time I post a video. Bye!